this morning on this Wednesday morning. We are here this morning to recognize our cheer team and to celebrate their first place finish at their state competition a few weeks back. This year has been, without a doubt, not normal, stating the obvious, right? So things look quite a bit different. All the challenges that your team had to go through this year, from practicing differently, all the precautions that go into place, practicing with masks, performing in front of no spectators or limited spectators, it will be for sure a season to remember, and then you throw on a first place finish on top of it, it definitely is a season to remember and something to be recognized and congratulated. So, congratulations on a job well done. And with that, I'd like to introduce members of the team. We have a team made up of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors this year. No seniors on the team, which means everybody returns next season. So starting with our freshmen, Molly Duncan, Brielle Harris, Jessa Patterson, Alyssa Plattenberg, Gabby Rickard, Sophia Chabon, and our sophomores, Kaya Jolson, Lauren Mangelson, and onto our juniors, Ziana Rebar, Sam Vaness, and Allie Webster. And finally our coaches, Tasia Berger and Anna Johnson. Let's give our team a round of applause. And with that, I'd like to bring up our principal, Mrs. Donnelly.
There we go. Good morning. So thank you guys so much for being here. This is so exciting. Anytime we get to celebrate a massive accomplishment like this, it's wonderful to be able to bring everybody together and celebrate within our school community, which is fantastic. So I want to give a huge congratulations to this team. As Mr. Probst said, every one of these girls is returning next year, so we are going to see some even bigger and better things next year, which is so exciting for you guys. I also want to comment on the fact that yes, this year was certainly not normal, and to persevere and to be able to do all the things that you guys were able to end up doing is truly amazing. I still remember getting goosebumps watching your video of when it came up that you guys are state champs and you guys are screaming and yelling. So exciting and truly something hopefully you'll remember forever. I have seen the late nights that you have put into these routines and practicing and practicing and practicing to see it kind of end up with being state champions is truly, truly amazing. So I am so proud of the student athletes that you guys are in this building, amazing leaders in this building, and I look forward to having all of you return next year. So with that, huge congratulations, so proud of you, and I'm turning it over to Coach Tasia.
Good morning. Thank you guys for coming. I love that we are able to be together in person because that was so limited this year with our virtual competitions. So just want to say a few things. You guys likely already know, but I think it's worth sharing. We had a fantastic season, and we truly didn't know what it would entail, or if it would even happen. Our focus was taking things day by day because we never knew what curveball could be thrown our way. Like many others, we faced COVID quarantine challenges, but the team worked through each and every one with more determination and unwavering focus than the last time. We'd like to thank Mr. Probst and the Somerset administration for their efforts to make our season happen during a pandemic and for working with us to provide mitigation strategies to keep our team safe. We know many of our cheer friends across the country were not afforded the opportunity, so we are greatly appreciative. We'd also like to take a moment to thank our parents for their support this season. We know watching a video of your daughter competing isn't the same as seeing it live, but we know you were cheering from your living rooms. This group is incredibly special, and it showed in the way they continuously supported and loved one another throughout the season. They trusted each other and they trusted us. This season looks so different from what we were used to. Instead of traveling around the Twin Cities to attend competitions in person, we recorded our routines for virtual competitions, and we watched video slideshow award presentations instead of sitting together squeezing each other's hands in anticipation. But through it all, we were so grateful for the opportunity to have a season. Our successes were simply icing on the cake. So a little bit about our season. level. All of these team members also cheered for sidelines, some just fall, some just winter, and some did both fall and winter. So while they weren't only preparing for their competitive season, they also were preparing for cheering on the sidelines at games. Our divisions are not broken down by school size or region, and not a lot of people know that, so we compete against teams from big schools, small schools, metro teams, teams from the Madison-Milwaukee area. Cheer is not broken down by conference or school size or team size, at least in our divisions, it's not. So that's a pretty amazing accomplishment. Overall, we had an awesome season, very successful, given the situation of being in a pandemic. Our game day routine, we finished with a fourth place finish, a first place finish, 2 second place finishes, and then finally 7th at state for game day. And our non-tumble routine, we were undefeated all season, which is an amazing accomplishment of itself, and honestly, I didn't even realize that happened until we were writing some of this stuff out, because it was such a whirlwind of a season, and it just looked so different than what we were used to. So that's an amazing accomplishment in and of itself. Competition cheer started here just 4 years ago, and the team has built a solid foundation and become a team that others are watching for at the state competition. We've had 1 top 10 finish, 2 top 5 finishes before this season, and now we're so humbled and honored to bring our first, but hopefully not our last, state championship back to SHS. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our captain, Allie.
I just want to say I'm super proud of this team and everything we've done. They come to practice, like Tasia said, every single day and put forth their best effort, and I couldn't ask for more.
So I think we are about ready to perform. We practiced together last night after not being together for a month, and they were like superstars, and everything went smooth, and we ended practice 45 minutes earlier than we were supposed to because they did amazing. So we're hoping for a repeat this morning, and they're excited to perform for you guys in person because we haven't had a chance to do that. So without further ado, let's get set up, ladies.
Let's give it up one more time for our big champion cheer team. Nice job, ladies. Thank you again, everybody, for coming in this morning. It was great to have parents in the stands to watch our performance and give congratulations to our team. Thank you.